There's a field next to Foothills Elementary School that's been sitting quietly for more than 20 years. There are no teams practicing their favorite sport, no kids running in the grass, and no sound of children's laughter.
Kind of not fun playing on it because there's goat heads out there and you could fall easily on the rocks.
It's been icky. Every time me and Daniel, my friend Daniel, walk home, we get splinters all over our feet, and it's annoying because it looks nice until you play on it.
The vision of what this field could become began 3 years ago when Lakewood Church of Christ senior minister Reg Cox found out about the dilapidated athletic field, which is right down the street from his church.
The community working together really was the wind under the wings that got this thing going in the first part. We had a conversation in the school between some of the city folks and the school folks, project managers from both areas, and just reached a goodwill agreement. City, would you make it easy to do this project? And school, would you let us raise money and design something on your property that we can work with together? And school, will you make it easy for the Parks Department to schedule Little League teams? And you know, city, would you help out? And so everybody threw in together from the very beginning. But to make it work, then we had to reach out to the business community. And to make it work, we had to work with the HOA president and get to know the neighborhood that has wanted this field to be fixed for 44 years. So everybody along every step of the way was very cooperative, very encouraging, and worked together.
There's been an overwhelming level of support from the local community, including parents, students, teachers, neighbors, as well as local businesses and church groups. Contributions collected since January 2013 have ranged from $1 from students to up to $10,000 from enthusiastic community members. Neighbors and business owners have also stepped forward to offer their support through volunteering and providing in-kind support.
That makes me really happy to see everybody come together. It shows that this really is a community and that we can make things happen.
The community rallied together to raise $138,000, and the project also received a $338,000 Great Outdoors Colorado grant.
Oh, there's been tremendous community support. In fact, we can't thank our community enough for the support that they've provided. At the beginning, we held several community meetings just to make sure that there wasn't anything we were overlooking in terms of obstacles. And the community was overwhelmingly in support of not only improving this parcel of land, but adding value and a uniqueness to the area.
Before, when I fell, it would hurt because of the goat heads, but now they're going to change it and we'll get the goat heads out, so if you fall, it won't hurt anymore.
Improvements to the field will not only benefit students at Foothills Elementary School, but also residents in the area. The community will have a new athletic field for baseball and soccer, upgraded playground equipment, and a track circling the field, providing local youth league associations with a field for practice and play.
It's really cool. You know, who would have thought 2 years ago, or roughly 2 years ago when we started, that we'd be here today. But we're trying to take this template throughout the city of Lakewood to different schools and churches and really make it a successful model to benefit all.
And so with these sort of community projects where people are actually putting in their own sweat equity, it's like they have an ownership. This is truly their project. And in that sense, it's not only a good project, but it's something that they can really, take home and call their own.
Oh, the students are very excited. Of course, the students have gym, PE class inside because there is nowhere for them to play outside. So they're very excited about this, and they have been involved from the get-go, from the beginning. They've been doing fundraising at school, so they would have like a hat day where they would wear $1 to wear a hat. And they've been doing this for a period of 2 years, and so they've contributed about $2,500 to the project.
Every time that comes, my grandma always gives me like $5, and I give it to the Field of Dreams.
The foundation is relationships, connecting together and being friends with one another, being good neighbors. Really, one way to explain this project is really good neighbors shared goodwill and shared their resources to make something happen. And so if we have a relationship with each other and we're being good neighbors, the problems in our community and in our world can be solved when we work together to fix them.
It's, I think, the most meaningful project that I have witnessed in my 7 years as mayor. It's an example of what can be done when we all get together and talk and vision and combine our resources. I think most importantly, it's an example of what we can do when we look around close to home, look in our own neighborhoods. Sometimes Very rightfully, we all look at areas of need throughout the world, but we have so many needs right here at home. We now have a demonstrated way to get together and solve some of those most serious of challenges.
The work done to improve the field is a shining example of community spirit and volunteerism. This is what we can do when we do it together.